Welcome back to the program. We're still focusing on the factors driving up gas prices in Thailand and why are they so high?
Yes, KORNKASIWAT, and now for more than 20 years already, the retail price of fuels in Thailand like benzene, gasohol, and diesel have been floated to reflect the changes in the world oil price.
However, LPG continues to be heavily subsidized by the government through the debt-ridden oil fund for a long period of time already, by collecting levies on petroleum products.
Yes, and at the moment, the greatest strain on the oil fund is a state subsidy on LPG, which the government subsidizes to the tune of around 3 billion baht per month. That's around 30 billion baht per year.
This explains why the government needs to reform the LPG price structure to better reflect the world prices.
แล้วการอุ้ม LPG เนี่ยค่ะมันมีส่วนเกี่ยวข้อง
ชัดเจนเลยครับการอุ้ม LPG นี่เป็นปัญหาหลัก
There was news that LPG has been used for the wrong purpose in Thailand. Countries like America, England, Belgium, Australia, Poland, and Italy have all been supporting the use of LPG on vehicle because it is cheap and clean type of energy. But Thailand has been using it for the wrong reason. So I went back and looked into the matter. I found that for the past 6 years, LPG has been vastly used in petrochemical business, which is also operating under the umbrella of the country's largest energy-producing company. They produce plastic products using LPG as the main energy drive. Now when they buy the energy, they didn't pay for the import price rate. The price that the petrochemical companies pay is around 40 to 50% lower than the world market price. So when the government was subsidizing the price of LPG, it is paying for the petrochemical business to pay cheap for LPGs. For 6 years, the use of LPG has skyrocketed to 60% for petrochemical. Thai people are obligated to pay tax to pay into the oil fund, where the oil fund then goes to buy LPG for the petrochemical business, which have been constantly driving up the usage up to the highest at 1.6 million tons in the past 6 years, and they have never paid into the oil fund. What we should be aware of is that the oil fund is a monetary reserve that has been used to maintain domestic retail price level at a set ceiling in times when global petroleum prices soar. But it is now mainly being used to support the price of LPG for petrochemical business.
ซึ่งคนใช้นั้นก็คือเปโตรเคมีใช้เพิ่มมากที่สุดในทั้ง4กลุ่มนะครับ
แล้วอย่างนี้รัฐบาลเขาจะมีการแก้อะไรไงเรื่องราคาน้ำมันไหมครับ
ผมกราบเรียนว่าเรื่องนี้เนี่ยคณะกรรมาธิการศึกษาตรวจสอบการทุจริต
The Commission on Studying and Inspecting Corruption has been looking into the matter since 2008, and we found that it is a very complicated issue. When the Commission asked for information, some of them will be omitted by relating agencies. It took quite some time for us to obtain this amount of information on the usage of energy in Thailand. Genuinely, I think all the prime ministers from the past to the current may not have all the information on this matter, just like the Commission which had to dig up the insights. Therefore, we are trying to inform the Prime Minister and the government to have a chance of making just on the issue. It's time because the people are suffering from the expensive gas prices compared to the world market price.
ซึ่งมันสูงกว่าตลาดโลกไปมากแล้วนะครับ
มันจะมีทางออกอะไรบ้างไหมคะที่เห็นอยู่ตอนนี้ในการแก้เนี่ย
ทางออกเนี่ยผมได้ถามหน่วยงานที่ต่อต้านคอร์รัปชันของโลกนะครับ
I have discussed with the Transparency International about the solution for this sort of situation which can occur in any country. They said the best way out is to inform the general public about the truth, as they will be the one calling for what's right for themselves. So it is our duty as the Subcommittee on Good Governance Promotion in the Energy Sector under the Corruption Investigation Committee to inform the public. I think the management of our natural resources is not up to date. This may have occurred in Africa or Latin America. But after the oil price shot up over $100 per barrel in 2004 from $28, every country stood up to change their laws and policies. The current laws we have for energy may be practical in the past, 20 to 40 years ago, when we haven't obtained the know-how to drill up oil by ourselves. But now we do. We ought to keep alert about this. Otherwise, we might not be able to catch up with ASEAN. Right now, we pay the highest fuel price in the regional grouping, or on par with Cambodia. I think the countries hope to stay relevant and thrive also relies on the management of our oil and natural gas resources.
ผมคิดว่าความหวังของประเทศไทยที่จะพัฒนาไปข้างหน้ามีมากจากทรัพยากรน้ำมันและก๊าซธรรมชาตินะครับ